Hi, I'm Laura Koniver, MD, the Intuition Physician, and today I want to talk to you about expanding your intuition. Generally, in the work I do with patients, no matter what we start with, if it's a physical sensation or a symptom or a health condition, always at some point, the patients want to know how can they start getting their own intuitive information, because directly opening to intuitive information gives you the inside scoop on pretty much everything you want to know. And so I love, love, love that work with patients. I love talking about the medical conditions, but I love even more going past that and expanding their own intuition so they can get their own answers. And that's really my ultimate goal when I work with patients. So I wanted to create a video today to kind of give you an exercise. At the end, I'll give you something you can do tonight to get you on the road of starting that yourself. So the first thing you have to do, and the first thing that happens, is you have to get used to using your body as a receptor, as the way to receive information. So a common mistake that people make when they're trying to get intuitive information is thinking that it has to come in a spiritual way, like they have to get a visualization or they have to hear a voice. And while some people do get information in those ways, it's really a more simple physical process than that. And people really try and make it this complex energetic thing. And really what it is you just want to be open, and you want to just use your body as a receptor. Just drop down into your body and use your body as a way to receive the information, and take the pressure off thinking that your soul has to get a specific message. Let your body, you're wearing your body so that it can be a sensory organism for you and basically collect data for you. That's why we're down here on earth in a physical body, is because our bodies collect data through touch and through sound and through sight and through smell and through sensation and through mood and through feeling and through connection with others and through connection with spirit. We're going to use our body as a sensory tool. So don't feel like you have to actually remove yourself from your body and go all spiritual, because that is what gives this pressure and this sense of failure and this sense of, it's a lot of anxiety actually. And what I like to do is say your spirit just remains totally neutral and open, and use your body to sense the answers. So what you need to do first, it's a two-step process. It's open and then receive. So to open at first, I've already done a series of 7 videos about chakras, and I really encourage, if you're interested in opening your body to intuitive information, to go ahead and watch all 7 chakra series videos. Because I walk through every single layer of your body and what symptoms you might get as you clear, open, and realign each chakra. So, for example, if you're working down and clearing the root chakra, you might get diarrhea. If you're clearing the sacral chakra, you might have cramps. If you're moving up to your solar plexus chakra, you might feel like you have a little knot in your stomach that you need to release, and on and on and on. And I talk about that in my chakra series, so it's all on my blog. And all on the sidebar. You can click any of the links on the sidebar to see any of the videos, and I'll walk you through what symptoms you might expect. And I certainly can say it from personal experience, because when I had the real desire to completely open to spiritual information, I really went through every single chakra and had a major event, illness, or off-gassing on every single level. And it was really interesting to go through. And so once that became clear and I was open and I could hold that spiritual and physical intent to be a receptor, and I had that in my mind frame that I would like to receive information and I would like it to come into my body and I would like to sense it. It's really as simple as that. The second part then becomes receiving. So this is the fun part when I work with patients, because you get to figure out, what kind of receiver am I? How do I get information best? Some people do get information, third eye information. They see visualizations or auditory and they hear messages, but that is not the only 2 ways. You might realize that you actually get information better in your sleep, and so you start dream journaling through the crown chakra. You might get these gut knowings that there's something you just factually know. You know, it's just a factual knowing and it comes right in through your gut. You might use your body and get, and this is a kind of a root chakra, lower chakra thing, you might just get physical sensations. You might try and connect, or you might have a question that you're open to about a friend or a loved one or a spirit, and you might start feeling physical sensations. You could feel, a hand caress your face. You could feel itchy on your foot. You could feel a little bit nauseous or a headache, depending on what information is coming into you. And so it's really fun to figure out what is your strongest suit in receiving intuitive information and open to it further. Once you know and you kind of identify your intuitive type, then you can really have fun with journaling it and keeping track of it, encouraging it. And I'd really like to help you do that. And in fact, I'd like to help you do that so much that I'm launching an Expand Your Intuition live class where I do weekly emails with exercises and homework assignments. We also do a phone call every single week live where I can answer any questions that come up for you. And at the end of the course, the best best part is we end it by a private one-on-one phone consultation, just the two of us, where you tell me how that live class went for you, any questions that came up, and I give you tools to go much further. So as you can imagine, the class is limited in size so that I can get in one-on-one consultations with every single person who signs up. And it's limited in size so that we can have group phone calls where everyone gets a chance to say something if they want to. And if you don't want to, they're going to be recorded and you'll get that information right through your email. So I'm excited to do this class, and it launches in February. So if you want to join in, and I'd love to have you, please reserve your spot today. Like I said, it's going to be a very small class so that we can have a lot of one-on-one interaction. But I want to give you a tip to start with tonight because the class doesn't start for a couple weeks. So here's what you do tonight. You want to start receiving intuitive information, so you're going to use the most intuitive medium on the planet, the most intuitive modality, which is water. Water is essential for life. It's all about fluid movement and energy exchange. So you want to surround yourself in water. And this is how I began. When I was earnestly trying to open up at the beginning, when I was trying to connect with intuitive information on behalf of someone else, like for a patient, the only way I felt confident enough, and it's really just an issue of confidence, but this really helps with that. The only way I felt confident enough was to be surrounded in water. So I would literally take a bath every single time I wanted to open up to intuitive information, because you can spend a few minutes relaxing, there's warmth, and then you're physically surrounded by a very intuitive medium that will carry energetic messages to your body easily, and you're going to open up to your entire body being the receptor at that point. And this reminds you of that. You're grounded, you're in water, you're feeling the warmth, and you're remembering that every square inch of you can receive information. Okay? So then in the bath, you start having a conversation where you put a question out there, and you can say out loud your question, and you just remain open, and you don't put any you have to be okay with getting nothing. So, and that's okay, because if you get nothing, then you just had a nice bath and you had some quiet time and you restored yourself and you cleansed and you come out feeling better than when you went in. So you know, if you get nothing, it's great. It's fine. It's better than if you hadn't taken a bath. So go into the bath feeling very open and feeling good with just taking a bath, and then putting out a question or an intuitive desire and staying open. And then drop down into your body instead of trying to over spiritualize and analyze it. Just drop down into your body and lay there. Light some candles, let it be dark, let it be warm. You can even put some salts in to detox or get you in that, or use essential oils to whatever appeals to you. And receive and see, what do I feel in my body? That's it. Just start scanning your body. What do I feel? Do I have a sensation? Do I have an emotion arise? Do I have something physical in a certain part of my body? And I can help you with what parts of your body represent what. So you might get a stabbing pain in your left, lower abdomen, or you might get an itchy foot, or you might get scalp tingling, and I can help you put together the sensory information that your body's picking up on for you and what that could mean spiritually. And I would love to do that for you. So tonight, take a bath, surround yourself with intuitive flow, and just remain open to using your body as the receptor, and write down any information you get. And we'll go further with this in our Expand Your Intuition live class. So click the link below if you want to sign up for that. I'd love, love, love to see you there.